is my hair being so? I just brushed it. Hello everyone. I thought I'd just throw the camera on and do a little haul video and like art haul video, as well as just kind of telling you what I've been up to, because I have been up to a fair bit, and I just haven't been feeling it with videos. I've been really like stressing over what type of videos to make, and I've come to the realization that I just kind of need to like be a bit more myself and just do what I'm doing. Anyway, so let's start with the art haul. I wasn't really gonna get a lot of stuff, but I went to one of my favorite little art stores near where I live, and they always have just like pretty good priced stuff that's just seems to be really good quality and stuff that I like. So I went there because I wanted some, oops, sorry for the crinkling. I wanted a couple more tubes of acrylic paint that were just a bit more like neutral, or like I could mix and kind of change the shades or tone or whatever of my paint, my acrylic paint, because I've been really wanting to do some more acrylic painting, but I don't have a lot. I have like 4 tubes of like big tubes, and then I have like a old little pack of acrylic paints that are running out. So I wanted to get that, and a couple other purchases just kind of happened, but I think they were all stuff that I kind of needed. It wasn't like too nutty, you know. So this is the one color I got. This is Try Art, which I asked the lady about that runs the store, and apparently it's a Canadian. It says right on there. Formulated, fabricated, assembled in Canada, I guess. So that's cool right there. So it's a Canadian brand, I guess. Try Art, which is cool because I live in Canada, so it's always kind of cool to have stuff that's made in the country that you live. And she said I guess it is art, like artist quality paint, which is cool. I think that's the first acrylic paint that I have that's artist quality. I think my other stuff is like student grade and stuff. So there's another Try Art one, and this one is burnt sienna. I don't know if it's gonna focus, but there's the color that they painted on the tube. It's kind of nice, but anyway, so I kind of needed those. There's the color on that one. This one is called Nickel Azu Yellow. I was gonna get like I don't know. I was gonna get a color that I recognized more by the name, but I really liked the look of this one, so I'm excited to try those with my painting. And then I got this was to just improve my acrylic painting time and like learning acrylic paint. So I haven't tried a medium with acrylic paint yet, so I'm gonna use that to thin my paints. I don't know if you can see it. This one's not a glossy one, it's a matte, and it's Relax with a X, I think is the brand. So that'll be good. This one, there was another one that was like similar price but a little bit less, and it had a lot of warnings on it. It was like, the warning on the back was like, warning cancer and reproductive issues or something. So I was like, maybe not that one. I think it's just if you ingest it. I was hoping that's the only reason that would cause it. But anyway, this one doesn't have those warnings, so I'm hoping it's not quite as like that. Yeah. But obviously it's not something you want to eat. But yeah, so that was just $12.90 Canadian. Oh yeah, and these ones were actually, this one was, I don't know why there's a price difference, but this one, the nickel azure yellow is $12.90, and the burnt sienna is $9.90. So that's what I got there. And then more for my acrylic stuff. I got some these like canvas boards. They're kind of, it almost just looks like this makes it sound really bad, but it's kind of like cardboard on the back, and then like it's quite stiff, and then it's got canvas on the front. And I haven't been liking working with canvases myself. I think it's because mine are not the greatest quality, and I'm also bad at keeping them like preserved. Like I think I accidentally put something on top of one and it like has a dent in it now. So I wanted to find something that I could paint on that I'd find a little bit more my kind of thing. And these look like they would be. So, and apparently you can still frame these and stuff. So if I do some artwork on it that I think is worthy of being framed, I can still do that. So I got like 3 of those. Got 3 of this size, which was, they're $1.60 each, so that's not bad. Although that one's kind of weird on the edges, but that's fine. So yeah, they're $1.60 each for the big ones. These were, I think there was only 2 sizes, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's still fine for me right now. So I got 3 of the big ones, and then I got 2 littler ones, which I thought would be fun to try on, and those are $1.10 Canadian. So I'm excited about those, because yeah, I've just been needing something to do some painting on that's not canvas. Plus these just feel more approachable to me somehow. Easier to store too, they're just like flat, and I like it. I'm excited about those. And then I think the last thing I got was maybe not something I really needed, but I've been watching a lot of, I think her name is Sandy Hester. I've been watching a lot of Sandy Hester's videos on art, and she is a really, really cool artist. And I think I was watching some of her, I think it's an older video, but her sketchbook for like painting in, I believe it was her. It was really big. And I usually like small sketchbooks, and I have a small sketchbook, and I use it all the time. But I wanted to have something a lot bigger. This is still like not even as big as it could be. But I wanted something a lot bigger for really kind of putting my elbow into some sort of paint sketching kind of stuff, like maybe with some acrylics. I don't know. I'm not sure how well that'll work on this paper. I think it's fairly. I think it's a nice, like, it's not like really thick, but it's also not super thin, so I think it would be fine for some. Like, I think this one is intended for drawing, like, just pencils and stuff, but let's see, it's 90 pounds. Made in Italy, I didn't see that, but anyway. And this was $11.90 for this sketchbook, so I definitely spent more than I was planning on today at the art store, but I do think it was all stuff that I kind of really needed to, like, keep improving my art practice and learning and really doing well. So, I'm excited about that. And yeah, I'm real excited about doing some, like, paint, sort of sketching and paint in acrylic paint, like kind of how Sandy Hester does sometimes. So, I'm happy about that. I'm happy about, I think, all my purchases today. I do really think they were. I'm not regretting any of them. I think they're all, like, stuff that I really did need. So, I'm happy about that. I think we'll move on to talking about what I've made this recently, I guess. So, what I've been working on recently, I haven't done a ton of finished projects. That's something I want to do more of, which is why I got those canvas boards. But I have done a couple things that are kind of I would like to talk about. So, if you're my friends, then you might have seen these already. Some of these, most of these. But let me just bring these forward. Okay, so I'll start off with the, what is it called again? Journal gridding? Grid journaling. There we go. The grid journaling I did recently, which I've only done 2 pages, but you might be able to see this very well. This is one of the grid journals I did, and this is the one I'm most happy with. I had a lot of fun with this. As you can see, I did that on July 14th. And it was just the kind of, like, I just wanted to do some sea kind of scenes and just play around with the colors and the shapes and sort of the composition, like, to try to get better. Obviously, I still need to work on that, but I really like how these turned out, and they definitely gave me some fun ideas. Like, I kind of want to, I really like the color palette on this one, and just kind of, I don't know, I might try to do something with that. I also really like the color palette on this one. I really like greens and yellows together. But then I also really like my blues and pinks together. So, yeah, these were fun to do. And that was just like, I think I used gouache and some Neocolor 2s and colored pencil. I think that's all I did for that one. And then I did try to do another one, another grid journal, but I didn't, the concepts didn't come out as great, and I was really not feeling doing art when I did this, so they didn't really come out as good in my opinion. Like, I kind of like this one, the face on that guy. Which other ones did I like? I kind of like this one, which is hard to see. I kind of like the colors in that a little. And then that one. is kind of neat, but also very basic. So yeah, that one didn't go as well, but I'm glad I still pushed myself to do it when I didn't feel like it. So I got a little bit of art there done, and I don't think I've done any other art, good journaling, but I've been trying to do that every now and then, especially when I want to paint but don't really know. I don't really feel like doing a finished piece, but I want to play around with paint and stuff, so done that. And then I've also done a couple self-portraits. I think I'll show you that one later. So I did this one, which these are kind of these are kind of self-portraits that are not super realistic at all. Like, I did this one. Obviously, you can see the colors are way off. With this one, the reason why the colors are so off, like with the hair and stuff, is because I was using oil pastels, and I only have a very small package of oil pastels, so I just kind of used what I had there, and I didn't really bother blending or anything. So, you know, it's definitely not my hair color, but it was fun to do, and it's not like my most favorite thing ever, but I think it's kind of cool. It's just kind of interesting. And then I did another one. This one, which is again not super like realistic. This one definitely wasn't meant to be realistic. It was just meant to be kind of a looser self-portrait, and but I think it turned out really fun. And I like it. There's definitely some parts about it that I'm not a huge fan about, but I do really like it. It maybe could have been a bit looser, because I was trying to do like something a little, I don't know. But that's the whole point of trying, right? Practicing and trying to get something how you like it. So that was that one. And then this I've actually done a while ago, and I don't love how it turned out. I might still try to do more with it. I like the little bees. I think they're really cute, but the rest is just so busy that, and I kept like trying to like make the background darker, like in here, to try to make things pop and be more clear, and everything just seemed to make it more and more busy. Not super like impressed with this one. I really liked the sketch, I really liked the bees, but I think I overworked it. Possibly I'll go back and overwork it some more to see if I can, but I don't think I can bring it back from this. And that was watercolor and colored pencils and oil pastels on top of that. Was it oil pastels or Neocolor 2s? I don't remember. There might be a bit of both. The next thing, now this I just did today, and I really, really like how it turned out. Little owl. Isn't he cute? Yeah, I really like how this one turned out. Just a little cutie. Yeah, I did this at my art group today, which if you're not a part of like a local art group in your area or whatever, I really, really highly suggest that you do become a part of one, because they're super like helpful in keeping you motivated, and it's just really nice to be around other people that are doing the same. It's really been helping me stay focused on continuing doing art, and it's just a lot of fun. Like, Tuesdays are my art group days, and that's my favorite day of the week now. I love going to my art group. It's like the highlight of my week pretty much every time. So, yeah, definitely try to join an art group if you aren't. And it probably doesn't even have to be like an in-person one, although I think in-person ones are really great, but I'm sure there's lots of online art groups. There certainly is like lots of people that will do like an art session, like a stream session on like YouTube, and they'll do stuff together. So definitely just something like that, because it's really, really good at getting you, I don't know, seeing what other people do, getting you out of your comfort zone and like trying new things. So that's my suggestion to you. I had a great time and I really love doing this one. And I'll tell you what the art supplies is actually, which I've been having a lot of fun in my sketchbooks with my Ohuhu water-based markers, and I do like the base colors in those, and then I go in with colored pencils and pastels on top and bring in some texture and like also get rid of, it helps to like get rid of the streakiness of the markers, like going over it with colored pencils and pastels. So I've been having really fun time with that. So I decided to try to do a finished piece. I don't know how Ohuhu water-based markers hold up like over time with like light fastness and stuff. I should probably do a test or something, because I don't know any of that. But I I just kind of wanted to do a finished piece like that, since I was having so much fun with that kind of art in my sketchbook. So I did that with this. And so I did the background, like the pink is, in the background is the markers. And then on top of that, I did like a yellow pastel. I think those were the Neo color 2s. And same with the owl. I did the base kind of colors in water-based markers. And then on top, I went with the, just kind of added some texture and other stuff, other colors with the colored pencils and pastels. And I really like how it turned out. And I know I probably shouldn't have used these markers on watercolor paper, but they didn't seem to do too bad. I don't think, like, it kind of roughed up my, because this paper is kind of rough, so it kind of roughed up my markers a little bit, but they didn't seem to do too bad on there, so I don't know. I liked it. I had a lot of fun, and I'm happy I did that cute little owl. I really want to go, like right now it's been too hot. We've been in a heat wave. I'm sure a lot of you have also been in a heat wave, but it's been like, it got up to like 41 the other day Celsius, which was a lot, but thankfully we have good air conditioning, so it hasn't been too bad. But anyway, that's what I've been wanting to do, is like go out and do some plein air painting, but it's been too hot. I guess I could go out in the morning or something. Maybe tomorrow I'll try to get up earlier and go out in the morning. That might be a good idea. But there's a spot I especially want to go out to and like go fishing and do some plein air painting and maybe some crochet, but it's been too hot. It's been too hot, and also it was a little bit smoky yesterday. Thankfully the wind kind of cleared that up. I know the wind isn't good for fires, but it definitely helps with clearing the smoke out of our valley where I live. So that part is really nice. Alright, well, thank you for watching, and I'll hopefully see you next time. And please subscribe, like this video, comment below. It really helps me out because I'm just a new little channel trying to be noticed in the storm of videos, so it really helps if you would do that, but obviously it's up to you. Alright, see you next time. Thanks for being here, and goodbye.